Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. As we continue our journey on setting up a cybersecurity lab, today I will show you how I set up FlareVM. FlareVM is a set of tools and scripts used for malware analysis. It is created and maintained by Mandiant on GitHub. Not only that, I will also show you how I install and configure additional tools which I use for malware analysis as well. With that, let's get started. So here I'm in my virtual machine. This is the to-do file where I have listed the steps that we are going to discuss in this video. Let's first look at the Microsoft Evaluation Center. So this virtual machine was set up using an ISO which I downloaded from the Microsoft Evaluation Center. If you go to Bing or Google and look for Windows 10 Evaluation ISO, click on the first link which takes you here and you select download the ISO Enterprise. On the next page, fill in the details, select download now, and you should get an ISO. You use that to install the virtual machine. I am using VMware Workstation, so you can also use VMware Workstation, or you can use VirtualBox or QEMU or whatever else works for you. For me, I have the VMware license, so that's why I'm using that. So the Microsoft Evaluation Center is done. The Windows cleanup, I don't think there is a lot there's nothing much there, so we'll skip that. Let's look at disable Defender. So if you go to Defender, you'll see that all of these things are enabled. We need to make sure that this real-time protection and cloud protection etc are disabled from this menu, and then we'll make sure that we are going to disable this permanently from the group policies as well. All right, so all these things are done. Let's go to run and look for gpedit.msc. Let's go to administrative templates, system. In fact, let's go to Windows components, and we'll have to look for Microsoft Defender antivirus. Turn off. This is the first one that you'll have to do. Turn off Windows Microsoft Defender antivirus. That's fine. Press OK. Go to client interface, suppress all notifications, press enable, apply OK. The other things are fine. Let's go to device control. There is nothing here. Exclusions, there is nothing here. Maps, nothing here. Exploit guard, nothing here. MP engine, nothing here. Network inspection, nothing much here. Quarantine, nothing here. Remediation, oh, I missed real-time protection. Real-time protection, we have to turn off. Real-time protection enabled, okay. Turn on behavior monitoring disabled, okay. Scan all downloaded files, disabled, apply, okay. Monitor file and program activity, disabled, okay. And the other things are fine. Remediation, nothing much here. Reporting, nothing much here. Scan files, nope. Security intelligence updates, turn on scan, disabled, okay. And I don't want security intelligence updates to start on startup. Right, that's fine. Threats, there's nothing much there. Turn off routine remediation enabled, apply, okay. And that's it. The last thing that I want to do is go to Edge and configure Defender Smart Screen. I want to disable this setting. All right, so that's fine. Let's close this. Once we have done these changes, we need to restart this virtual machine. So I'll restart the virtual machine and resume the video after it has been completed. All right, so the restart is complete, and let's check out whether Defender has been disabled. Defender has been disabled, and we can see all these things are disabled right now. It's fine. And so let's resume the next part of our setup where we are going to set up FlareVM. Let's go to GitHub and look for FlareVM. FlareVM. Control C on this repository. And let's go to our terminal, right click on this, run as administrator, yes. Close this, and I need to in fact go here and download the zip file. Okay, zip file has been downloaded. Go to our desktop and paste it here. Extract all, extract. That's fine. So this is extracted. CD desktop, CD flare, then flare inside. We have the install.ps1 that we'll have to execute, but first let's make sure that there are no other commands that need to be executed. So let's run this. It's fine, and then let's run this as well. Okay, all right, so that's fine. And then lastly, we have to execute /install.ps1. Yes, snapshot has been taken. I'm just entering the password for the developer user. The setup has now started, so we're just waiting for it to show me the user interface. Okay, so we now have this setup UI in front of us. I will now select some of the things that I would like to have in my installation. So I don't need the 010 editor. I need 7-zip API monitor. That's fine. I don't need the APK tool. I don't need the bytecode viewer. Don't need CMDR, code track, CyberChef is fine. Sigwin, I don't need it. Dependency walker is also fine. Die, DLL2 exe, this is fine. Floss, I will not install Gitra as part of this installation. I will install Gitra myself. So hash my files, hxd, IDA plugin, IDA free, extract, that's fine. Libraries.python 3, malware jail, asm, psf, studio. So all these things are fine. I don't want to install x64 dbg components because I will install them myself, and I don't want to install WinDBG as I will install the latest one myself. Okay, so these are the items I would like to have installed. I'll press OK here and the setup will start. Now this setup might take some time, so I will pause the video here and I will resume the video after the installation is complete. All right, so almost after 1 hour and 40 minutes the installation is complete, and I can see this message box over here. So I'll press finish here, and it says type enter to exit, typed enter, and this should be done. All right, let me sort by item type, and let's go back to our to-do list. Let me expand this a bit. All right, so we have completed these 4 steps, and now we will move on to these last 4 steps. Okay, so I'll start off with the installation of Visual Studio. Visual Studio 2022. Download. I want to download the community version. And I will also add the terminal to the taskbar. Okay. So run. All right. So over here, I want to select .NET, desktop development, universal, and that should be it. In the individual components, I want to install the deprecated modules for XP and Spectre. Look for Spectre, and I need to look for x86, x64 Spectre medicated libs latest. Right? Press install again. This will take some more time to complete, so I'll pause the video here and resume after the installation is completed. The installation of Visual Studio 2022 is complete. I have this screen in front of me. I'll say skip this for now and choose dark, and that should be fine. Next up, let's install Visual Studio Code. Download. And I will also look for x64 dbg plugin manager. Go here, releases, portable. It's fine. Let me extract this. And let me cut this and put it on the desktop in the tools folder. It's fine. Let's start the plugin manager. Please select the root directory. I will say here x64 dbg. Select. All right, so here I will install the first component and the second one. Sela height is very important. Let me sort this by date. I want to install this open source hypervisor based anti-debug plugin and these ones as well. So up till x64 dbg pi 3. And I will install this one, debug child. And lastly would be label peb. So that completes the installation of x64 dbg. Let's close this. Let's go to our tools. Let's go to x64 dbg, right click, run as administrator. Yes, 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 yes. All right, so that's fine. We'll have to do one last thing with x64 dbg, which I will do while the setup of Visual Studio Code is running. Next, installation. All right, so that's fine. Right click on this, properties, advanced, run as administrator, apply, okay. x64 dbg advanced, run as administrator. Okay, apply. Okay. All right, Visual Studio Code is also done, and x64 dbg plugin manager is also done. So I think that brings us to the end of this video. In the next video, I'll show you how I install Gitra, and we'll do some customizations in Gitra as well. Thank you very much for your time.